Over the past several years, business class seats have undergone a significant amount of innovation, introducing some of the world's best seats. However, it's worth acknowledging that this is part of a larger trend, as over the past 20 years we've seen business class seats go from recliners, to angled flat seats, to flat beds, to seats with direct aisle access, to suites with doors. In many ways, the premium economy cabins being introduced nowadays aren't that different than business class 20 plus years ago. Given the amount of innovation we've seen, I wanted to share an updated post with what I consider to be the world's best business class seats. Number 10. Singapore Airlines A380 Business Class. Singapore Airlines offers fairly new cabins on its A380s. In business class, the new seat is a mild improvement over the old one. On the plus side, the cabin is beautiful, the seats are spacious, there's plenty of privacy, and the seat controls are well designed. Furthermore, for couples traveling together, all the pairs of center seats can turn into a double bed. The problem? The sleeping surface is hard, and you need to sleep at a strange angle. This is a good seat in most regards, I just don't find it to be especially comfortable for sleeping. Number 9. Zodiac Aerospace Optima Seat. United Airlines has been working on installing its new Polaris business class seats on long-haul aircraft, featuring a staggered configuration. Every other row has true window seats, which are quite private, and every other row also has honeymoon seats in the center section. These seats are comfortable and functionally designed. However, they're not especially spacious, and I find the footwell to be a bit on the tight side. Number 8. JetBlue Mint Suites. JetBlue deserves credit for introducing the first business class seat with a door. It's amazing that a low-cost carrier with narrow-body aircraft that didn't traditionally even have a premium cabin was the first airline to introduce this. The traditional JetBlue Mint cabin is in a staggered configuration, and every other row features Mint suites, which are available on a first-come, first-served basis. The cabin is well designed, and each seat has a door and features ample storage. The main downside to the seat is that the footwell is pretty tight. I'd note that JetBlue has introduced an all-new business class product on its A321LRs, which are used for transatlantic flights. However, I'd argue that the new Mint Suite isn't a better hard product than the old one, and the Mint Studio doesn't meet my threshold of there being an average of one of the seats per row. Number 7. Etihad Airways Business Studio. Etihad's most common long-haul business class seat that's currently in service is a modified staggered configuration, with seats alternating between being closer to the aisle and closer to the windows. When traveling alone, I love the true window seats, while many people traveling with a companion like the honeymoon seats in the middle of the cabin. What sets Etihad's Business Studio apart from other staggered configurations? The finishes are stylish, the seat functions are thoughtfully designed, the seat is spacious, and there's a good amount of privacy. Number 6. Vantage XL Seat with Door. Delta's flagship business class product is the Delta One Suite, which is a business class suite with a door. Delta uses a modified Vantage XL seat. The Vantage XL seat isn't otherwise on the list because I consider this to be an evolved version of it, given the addition of a door. The configuration is staggered, and the seats are private, spacious, and mostly well designed. However, I do think the seat is a bit rough around the edges. The window seats lack storage. The door doesn't quite close the whole way. The doors themselves are pretty low, and they're difficult to open. This is a very good product, but a better job could have been done with the finishes, in my opinion. Number 5. British Airways Club Suites Business Class. British Airways sure made a quantum leap with its business class hard product in 2019, when it went from a product that it had for nearly 2 decades to a brand new reverse herringbone seat with a door. As such, the seat isn't that innovative, in the sense that it's a standard Collins Aerospace reverse herringbone seat. As a result, I won't otherwise include the seat on the list, since this is just an evolved version of that, and you can find that on Air Canada, American, China Airlines, Qatar Airways, Virgin Australia, Xiamen Air, and many more airlines. In general, I like reverse herringbone seats because each seat is virtually identical, so there are no bad seats. The seats have plenty of privacy, the window seats face the windows, and the seats are comfortable regardless of whether you're relaxing or sleeping. The downside is that these seats aren't ideal when traveling with someone, since even the center seats are quite private. What makes the seat special is that it has a door, and that sure is a nice feature. You of course don't have to use the door if you don't want to, or if you find it to be too claustrophobic. Number 4. Qatar Airways Adient Ascent Business Class. While Qatar Airways is most well known for its Q Suites business class, these seats have doors and direct aisle access. Qatar Airways is the launch customer for this product, but we should expect lots more airlines to introduce this over time. This configuration is highly customizable, and each seat has a door. It's a bit different than your typical reverse herringbone configuration, since the center seats face the aisle rather than the center of the cabin. The finishes in this cabin are all very well designed. Number 3. Apex Suites. When you look at Apex Suites, you may initially think that they're just average business class seats, as they don't look that impressive. What makes these seats superior is the window seats, as they feature an incredible amount of privacy and personal space. The window seats have a private walkway leading to the seat, and you can raise or lower the partition between seats for full privacy. For many other business class seats, you have to sleep with your feet in a small footwell, while in an Apex Suite you have an unlimited amount of space for your feet. The other nice thing is that if you're traveling with someone, you can select an aisle and a window seat and sit next to one another, though you won't have the same level of privacy in the aisle seat. Number 2. Qatar Airways Q Suites Business Class. Qatar Airways introduced the Q Suite in 2017 and set a new standard for business class at the time. Just about everything about it is incredible. It's private, it's spacious, it's stylish, it has plenty of storage, and everything is thoughtfully designed. What really seals the deal is how customizable these suites are. You can choose a window seat for full privacy. You can choose a double bed in the center section, or if you're traveling as a group of 4, you can even reserve a quad and create a huge suite. Number 1. All Nippon Airways The Room Business Class. Seemingly out of nowhere, All Nippon Airways introduced an all-new first and business seats in the summer of 2019. This is simply an incredible product. Each seat has a door, the suites are massive, and the amount of personal space is unparalleled. This business class suite is the best I've ever seen in an airline seat. Well, that's all we have for you today. Leave your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload and you can enjoy the excellent content I send your way.